What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlayBoyGamer.com. And in the last Dynasty video, we took on Oklahoma State in the Big 12 title game, and we got the win, 31-21. As you can tell by the box score, it was a wild and crazy first half, but we had a great third quarter, and it was just too much for Oklahoma State to come back. As you can tell, it was a tied fourth quarter, but just a great win. Our first Big 12 championship, which is awesome. We got our first big team trophy. Yes, we won the division to go along with that, but this is what we're all kind of here for, is win those big trophies. But we're 18th in the country, but we won the conference, which means we get to play in a really big bowl, and we're going to take on Iowa, which I think is hilarious. They're our big rival in state. They beat us early in the season. We play them every single year. They got more talent than we do. They run a pro-style offense, but you can tell by their stats, they pass the ball really well. Their defense is strong across the board. And you can actually go back, look at their rushing attack. They're just good at everything. They're just a really good team in general. Hopefully we can get a little revenge on them today. So let's go ahead and take on the Hawkeyes. There's really nothing else to see at this point. We'll head into it, and hopefully we can get the win. And then our next video, we will do a little off-season. I want to continue this series. I'd like to try to win a national title with some of the restrictions I've been doing, especially with recruiting and whatnot. We'll see if we can actually get there one day. Let's check out some uniforms. Looks like we're the home team today. That's their default. I assume they don't have any alternate. They do not. I like our alternate, or our red, our default uniform. I think that just looks the best. That's what we will go with. So we shouldn't have anybody out. Yeah, so nobody is out for either team due to injury or sanctions or what have you, which is good. This is the first game we've had in a long time where our entire roster is intact and ready to roll. In the offseason video, we'll look at some season stats and such for some of the players at least. All right, we're playing in Tempe, Arizona. Looks like we're going to have some good weather as well. No rain, thankfully. Of course, we're in the desert, so I figured there wouldn't be any. Perfect weather, 68 degrees, no harsh wind. We're going to let that football fly today in our passing attack. I think it's really neat. We're going to take on Iowa again. Although it'd be cool to play somebody completely different, but that's all right. It just adds to the storyline of the series. 10-2. Iowa, I think they finished 9-2, if I'm not mistaken. John Rollins' last game as a Cyclone. And there's Daughtery. That's his last game as well. Salute the seniors. We've done a little Senior Day tribute a couple of games ago, but this is truly their last game. They're picking Iowa to win as expected. Let's go to the coin toss. I want the ball to start a second half. That's always my preference. And let's check out how good this roster is. I try to forget because they beat us. They're just really good. But starting quarterback, impact guy, 98 overall, 78 speed, an absolute stud. Looks like they've been recruiting really well. It looks like he's got a really good backup behind him. Look at halfback, 94 overall, not bad, 93 speed. So their backfield is about as good as it gets. Thankfully, he's not an impact guy, but I still expect him to run some today. Really good fullback, 92 overall, 62 speed. He is a pure blocker, but having a bunch of dudes in the 90s in the backfield is always nice to have. Wide receiver, good-looking group, 85, 84, 84, 84, 80. They could go 82. They could go 5 wide easily if they want to, and they're really young, so they've been recruiting this position pretty well. Look at that, a junior, a sophomore, and a freshman. Tight end, 99 overall, and arguably the best tight end in the country, 6'6", 261, 80 speed. He better catch. Yep, 82 on the catch. So their skill, they're just awesome across the board. Look at their left tackle, 99 overall. Their backup left tackle is a 98 overall. Guard, left guard, 84, center, 96, right guard, 87, left tackle, 98. So that's the other guy that we just looked at. So just an incredible offense in general. I'm curious to see if we can get to the quarterback at all today. They run a 4-3 defense. They got 80 and 80 on both ends, but look at that. 80 overall, true freshman. That's a really good pickup for them. Defensive tackle, 88, sophomore, 84, 78, a true freshman. That was a good pickup for him. Left outside linebacker, impact guy, 97 overall. Middle linebacker, 91. Right outside linebacker, 88. Front seven, really good. Look at their corners, 85, 84, 84, 82. Look at free safety, 80 overall. Strong safety, 92. So they really don't have much of a weakness. We can maybe go after this guy some. But the big thing is to always stay away from the impact guys if possible. Kicker, awful. So maybe this is their one weakness. Maybe they'll shank a kicker or something today. And they don't have much of a punter. So maybe their special teams will hold them back a little. They beat us by 10 beginning of the year. Let's see if we can pull off a win. I'll take a 1-point win, a 20-point win. I'll take whatever. We're off and running. Somebody get a tackle. That was a really good hit. That's a good way to start the game. We could run a little 5-2. Let's do a cover 1. We didn't get to run a lot of 5-2 these last couple of games. We went against some spread teams. Let's see what they do here. Want to pass it? Oh, good tackle. Cox, welcome back. It's been a while since he's been on the field. 1st and 10, though. We can try a nickel blitz. So this has definitely been a challenge running this type of defense, mainly just playing a ton of man. Oh, almost picked off by Smiley. That would have been nice. 2nd and 10, they're going back to a 2-wide look. I'm going to go cover 2. I think they'll keep passing. It said they was going, okay. It said they was going 3-wide. Ooh, little pistol. Little counter, nowhere to go on it, though. We plugged up the gap. 3rd and 9. I'm going to go cloud. Would be amazing if we can get a stop here. This quarterback can run a little bit. Maybe Broussard can get onto him really fast. Nope, he's getting plugged up. There we go. He got to him. I didn't see anybody open. You go back and look. Not a single soul was open. That guy was, here we go. The halfback was wide open. But by the time he was open, look who was on him. Big bad Bo Broussard. Man, we're going to miss him so much next year. Great play by 50. All right, that's a good start. Let's see if we can get on offense and get our first touchdown of the day. This was the same start we had against Oklahoma State, except we had a 3 and out. So we didn't get to do much on our end. Hopefully we can change that here. I'm going to try. It's on my mind. I'm going to go. Where's it at? Arrow. We didn't call that last game. So it looks like that impact guy is on the wheel. Cover 2. We'll go. Oh, good catch by Daughtery. Great catch. Not the best throw in the world. Let me do a swing. Looks like we're going to flip that linebacker a bunch today. So if I'm not mistaken, I think they're going zone. Come over here. Get a block on that dude? Nobody did. Good defense. 2nd and 9. We can stay here. Let's run stick. I'm going to try something here. Let's do a little motion. Bring him over. Cover 1. Go to great throw. Great throw. Nice. Good job. 14. Good job. 3. Right where it needed to be. Look at this throw. Threading the needle. Boom. He's my favorite player. I don't know what it is, but he's just my guy. I love Daughtery. He's just been so good for us these last 2 seasons. I'm going to go ahead and get that thumbnail. 1st and 10 on the 23. Let's do another pass. Let's go wide receiver corner. I'd love to hit Thomas over on the right. Let's see what these safeties do. Cover 2. Ooh, nobody's open. Let's just roll with it. Let's go. Just get out of bounds. Good defense. There was really nobody open on that one. I'm going to stay here. We're going to go fullback seam. I was hoping to hit the corner out, but that's probably not going to happen. We can go to our tight end, though. I'm going to bring Neal over. Go to Neal. Get a first down, just enough. Now I think I'm going to run the ball. Let's do our little halfback option play. I think I may run to the right. Stay away from that linebacker. Seems like a good idea. Get upfield. Get a few yards. Got to be careful here. We're running out of room. Let's go swing again. So this will be interesting. I think I may leave Miller over there. This is going to go to Daughtery. Oop, no, watch out. Getting sacked. Just nowhere to go. They blitz both outside linebackers. And I just kind of got panicky. I just had, I just didn't feel like I was going to be able to get the throw off in time to Daughtery. That had been really tight. So that makes it what? 3rd and 9. Let's go. Linebacker attack. 11 yards out. I don't know if I can hit Miller over the middle. We can try. They're not doing. No, we're not going to be able to. But we can go over here and get a first. I think he got it. I think it was close. Did he get it? Oh, 4th and inches. Go back and look. Look at this. That's a first down. That's a first. That's a first. So do we go for this? I'm going to go for it. Now I'm going to do something. I'm going to go halfback direct. I don't know if our off tackle play will work. Let's try this, though. If we can get a block or two. And get to the outside. There we go. We'll take it. Nice. All right, so we're on the scoreboard first. I feel like he earned the touchdown. We're going to miss him next year, too. Another senior. We got a ton of seniors helping us out this year. I definitely don't mind running halfback direct around the goal line. You just, by the time you're there, just do what you can to get in the end zone. I may have missed this. Oh, he got it in. All right, good deal. Good start. We're up a touchdown. Let's get back on defense and see if we can stop him again. No impact guys on the back end. Not the best kick. That's going to be shanked to the far left. It's going to stay in bounds. Ooh, good little juke. Good return. I love that they're running bigger formations, which means I get to run a little 5-2. That's my base defense. I'm going to shade everybody over again. Keep passing. I'm perfectly happy with that. Play action again. Intercept that. Oh, no, that ain't good. Easy first down. Smiley couldn't keep up with them. Is that their big tight end, that big 99 overall guy? I think it is. It could be their backup. Either way, that's a huge gain for him. I'm going to do a linebacker blitz from nickel. I'm going to shade him over. Bring Smiley down. Play action again. Oh, no, that ain't good. I don't know if I could have helped at all on that one. I had 2 deep routes on me. You go back and look. I think that we had a backside post. So we had the Z receiver on a go, the one who scored a touchdown. But look at this guy over here. I was more worried about that guy, too. And he ran a post, so who do you defend? This is where cover one can get kind of tricky. But that's a killer throw by that quarterback. Nothing you can do about that. Tough. All right. We're going to tie this thing up. When you got a quarterback that good, yeah, I don't blame them for throwing as much as they are. There's going to be a lot of passing yards in this game. I'm not too worried about that, though. Let's just go back on offense and see if we can get the touchdown back. Somebody get a block on the right. I'll take, get through. Just don't fumble it. We're on the right hash. I want to go tight end drag. Now, if I motion more over, is that linebacker going to be on him? Well, they're double teaming that guy. I bet it will. Yep. Really going to cover one. We'll go to Daughtery. Good catch. Number 3. Love that guy. We're going to miss him so much. So he broke the all-time receptions record in just 2 seasons. Again, Iowa State was not known for any type of good passing over their entire history until I arrived. Normal, I'm going to go halfback streak.
It's 1st and 10, ball on the 47-yard line.
Good to see our passing game flowing well.
Lines up in a shotgun set.
Cover one. We'll come over here. Ooh, that ain't good. He's double teamed. Good catch. 3 goes. 6 points. The man, the myth, the legend. Wow. So then he broke Slaughter's record for most receiving touchdowns in a season. Or was that a career? It had to have been career. I love that glitch. Look at that. Went to go get a hot dog and came back. Oh my gosh. Kid's a stud. That could be a good thumbnail too. But we got already a good one with Daughtery, so we'll stick with that one. That's a quick way to get a touchdown. Just go to your best receiver, let him make plays. I love that corner route. We just got lucky on that one, though. I think the free safety went for the swat, and that didn't work, and the corner just goofed up altogether. So neither secondary is playing great at the moment. Pretty strong kick. He will return it, though. My kicker getting pushed around. Oh, fumble! Somebody pick it up! We'll take it. We'll take it. First turnover of the day. Who got that? Let's see. Just a jumbled mess, and he just coughed it up at the last millisecond. We're in the middle of the field. Let me do a I think I'm going to run the ball. I'm going to go. Let's do an off-tackle run. Maybe I'm going to flip this. Ooh, they're going to flip it too, aren't they? I'm just trying to stay away from that linebacker. But look, he flips himself. No, he went back over. I don't know if this will help. I'm going to bring Walker over. That was a complete mess. Just be patient with it. Don't fumble it. Just not a good play at all. I'm going to go halfback corner. I normally don't call this play on this particular down, but I'm going to anyways. It's just on my mind. They may be going cover 0, but I'm going to go to number 3. Oh, that's intercepted. Whiffed it. Dang it. Ow. Oh, my gosh. Save the touchdown. Defense. I got pressure, and I threw it off my back foot. Impact linebacker came through. And that corner got in front of it. Ah. 2 straight turnovers, just like that. Now they're at a good field position. They can tie this thing up real quickly. I'm going to shade these over. Intercept that. Or don't. Wow. 6 points. Close to it. Cox is getting abused over there. They are attacking him all day. So I guess I'm going to have to do a lot of cover 2. Especially if we just can't get to the quarterback. Needless to say, Iowa's passing game is just as potent as ours. Who would have thought 2 Iowa schools just dominating the passing game? Somebody intercept it. Get it, get it. Would have been nice if that was a fumble. 2nd and goal. I'll just stick with 5-2, cover 0 again. We'll bring everybody over. Well, they're not going to do the tight end around. That's a good thing. Play action. He's wide open over there. Intercept that. Nope, not that cat. No, that's not their impact tight end. I think the tight end is an impact guy, isn't he? I don't see him out there. I could be dead wrong on that. No, he's not an impact guy. Either way. They capitalized off our turnover. We could not capitalize off of theirs. So that was a big swing and a miss. So they're about to tie this thing up. Pressure. That's the key. Sacks are cool. Pressure is better. Just make the quarterback uncomfortable. I don't care what offense they run, what offense you run. You got to find a way to make the quarterback uncomfortable. All right, Jackson. Let's make a play. Somebody block for him. Get over the, oh, man. Saw a bit of a crease, but closed up quick. Let's try
Pick on their last drive.
RB deep.
They'll take over at the 26.
I actually may leave it as is because I may have a center beater. Nope, he's not open. We'll go over to Miller. Not a good throw. He had to come back for it.
With a takedown. Only 3 yards there on the throw.
I think I may go back to streak. They're going zone. Looks like this will go back to Miller. This will be the last play of the quarter.
Zone and looking to make a play. Rollins back to throw.
Good throw. Just didn't get the first.
Brings him down. He ran a good
End of the
run.
first quarter. That was a wild one. We're tied. I'm going to go swing. Who's their better... let's see. Look at the matchups. I think I may leave it as is. They're going cover 0.
Drops back.
Get it, Miller. Get it. Get it. Ah!
Dropped by the wideout.
He dropped it. We'll punt it. You got to make the catch. Don't know what else to tell on number 9 there.
The Cyclone are lining up to punt it away.
So the deep ball isn't always easy like some may have you believe.
Pruitt calls for the fair catch. And they make the fair catch. at the
So
3-yard
Iowa's got the momentum at the moment. I'm going to go cover 2. They're just destroying my cover 1. We're not getting any pressure on the quarterback. That's our problem at the moment. Somebody up front's got to do something with that.
Step back to pass.
We got 1 sack.
Superb effort by the receiver.
That was a good throw.
Ball.
Like if I sneak in a cover 1, are they going to go over the top on me? We're about to find out.
Nickel defense.
It said they was going 3 wide, but they're going back to pistol. I think this particular formation may be a 11 personnel formation by default. Got to make that tackle.
And they make the stop. Short
Got to make the tackle.
by the halfback.
First down.
First down. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 44.
I'm going to go over here. Play action.
Wants to throw outside.
Poor Cox. This is his first game back, and he is just getting abused over there. So now I guess I got to go cover 2 for most of the game. Like every time I go cover 1, they just go over that side.
1st and 10. Ball
And I guess 15 just ain't good enough to handle it.
Myers lines up in the shotgun.
I'm going to shade over. Let me spread out.
Back to pass.
Intercept that.
Complete.
Nowhere to go on it.
1 yard on the play.
I'm going to go cover 2 from nickel.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Somebody up front make a play. I got the best defensive end in the country. He needs to keep doing something for us. Maybe the other 3 will help us out as well. QB draw. Somebody go get him. Oh, you got to be kidding. We're having a tackling problem. I think they're running out of room. I mean, they can still go over the top on me, but I think I'm willing to go to cover 1 now.
When you turn to Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most.
So there's their impact tight end. That's what I thought. Look at this. What's going on? Golly. It's like the 4th straight throw to that guy. I can't get over there in time. There's just no way I can get over there. Wow. Our poor secondary is just getting eat up to no end, but they're not getting any help up front either. It's a team sport, especially on defense. You got to work together. Half of our defense is cover 1. Like almost half. Probably more than half. And I thought that, well, we're going to have to return this one. Nope, nobody going anywhere. We'll figure it out. But somebody's going to make some plays on defense. I don't know what else to tell them. Let's go tight end dig. Looking what, 4-3. I'm going to leave that one as is. I like the matchup. Yep, I like the matchup. We're going to get 5 yards on it. 2nd and 4. I'm going to stay here. We're going to go halfback angle. This may go back to Daughtery. I'm going to bring Miller up on the line. Yep. I have to go over here, but that corner just stood there. 3rd and 3. We're going to go halfback flare.
Congratulations to the kid.
I'd love to go over the top, watch them go cover 0 when I only need a few yards.
Not so fast, my friend. He's such a tremendous.
Let's go and bring more over.
No matter who's throwing to the kid.
Yep, cover 0.
Fires deep
Get it, daughtery.
He had the pick and he dropped it. Almost.
He wasn't going to get it by himself. I had to go help him out, and it obviously didn't help him out. So we're just kind of in the wilderness at the moment. We're just not playing well. Just all of a sudden, just I was making all the plays, and I kicked this 2 straight. He's going to have some room to run. This ain't good. Somebody get on him. Good job, 20. Burton.
Once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive.
I think Iowa's just really good. Makes you wonder how they had 2 losses on the year.
Iowa comes out in the shotgun.
We need to turn over ourselves. Something positive on defense. It's been a while. Nope, QB draw, just good stop there, 91. He's a senior. I got to stick with cover 2. I'm scared to death to run cover 1.
To go. Ball on the 30.
Every time we call it, they throw a touchdown on us.
And this defensive end is looking to get into that backfield.
Run, little toss. Ow, ow. Just whiffed it, and we get just, what's going on? We're just all falling apart. I mean, everything's going wrong all of a sudden. Oh, just so frustrating. I didn't do my part there. I played it terribly. Let's go. Cover 2.
Go right away.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. The Hawks come out in the ace formation.
I need luck at this point because, I mean, nothing else. Look, he's wide open. Who's supposed to be on him? How is he wide open? Like, something, like, I think my defensive end who's supposed to be in coverage just got destroyed. That's what happened there. Golly.
Wow.
Falling apart.
Way to look at it. Heck of a job by the wide receiver.
Watch me. Okay, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go cover 1 and watch them go over the top on the right side to get an easy touchdown.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Because why not?
I wouldn't try anything tricky on defense. This quarterback's looking to make a play. And here's a quick
They went to that side.
and they push him out. A gain of 6.
He got that in there? What in the world? How did he get that? Look at this. He got a foot down. You got to be kidding. It's just they're not. I don't know what else to tell you. It's just they're just making all the plays.
And we take a quick look at the stats.
We're just not good as them. It's obvious.
Spice red zone.
We're going to have to get lucky on some plays.
They shift on their defensive front. Meyer drops
Look, he's got get him, intercept that.
to the end zone.
Thankfully, he dropped it.
One got a hand on it. And the corner got in there and broke
3rd and 4. Man, can we get a stop? They're going goal line. I'm going to go cover 1.
4 coming up on this one. This is the 6th play.
I fully expect a throw.
We'll line up in a jumbo set here.
Fullback dive. Make a tackle.
Sanders
We're
brings him down.
4th and inches.
Amount of yards to gain, and they'll end up a foot or 2 shy.
Well, it's better than a touchdown.
Just in time.
They're going to run a little clock, but that's okay. We got all 3 of our timeouts. But this has been our most successful drive on defense all day. Or did we stop and did we forced a punt that first drive? But that was about it. And we'll snap it here. So we'll have like a minute and a half to try to do something on offense.
It's up. And it's through the uprights. So we take a moment.
They're just good offensively. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, they just got good players.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
We got some decent players too, but we got to execute.
He kicks it.
Middle of the field, and ain't going to get nothing out of that. Let that one go.
This one's going to be down in the end zone.
So I'm going to...
Defense takes over, and the
We got to get down the field. Let's try deep cross up. Maybe we can hit Miller over here on the right.
the Cyclone come out in a bunch formation.
Come over here. They went cover 2.
Rifles it right side. It's high.
Face mask to go with it. Oh, you got to call that. They didn't call it.
Who set it down?
Good throw.
Might have been thinking run there, coach. Well, I don't
Let's go scissors in.
want to see a run on first.
Or Goins. I may do another rollout here. That's one thing we're going to miss next year because our quarterbacks can't run. Oh, they're going cover 4.
First down.
Terrible throw.
Complete.
Threw it behind him.
Takedown.
Call a timeout.
Takes a timeout.
2nd and 5. We got plenty of time. I got 2 timeouts, and we're on the 43.
Second down and
We'll do a swing. I think we can get a first down with it. I'm going to bring him over.
time for a blown coverage.
Get a block for him. Nobody blocks. Just nobody blocks. And I should have went out of bounds.
They go with the screen, and they won't get much.
We're struggling with that. We're not getting good blocks today. Linebacker attack. And they're going zone.
3rd and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 40-yard line. 3 wideouts here.
He's not open.
Hasn't thrown a bad one this
Halfback is. Get out of bounds.
complete.
1st and 10.
Convert on 3rd down.
I'm going to try halfback corner again.
1st and 10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive.
Let's see what they call. Cover 1.
Looks. Throws it to
Good throw. 1st down. Barely got it. Did it. 1st and 10. Good job. Killer throw. Good job, Rollins. I'm going to go halfback flare.
Just long enough for him to find his
We're running out of room to go over the top, so I'll probably make a simple throw on this one.
when this quarterback's in the zone, as he is now, he can do a lot of damage.
Go over here.
And it's caught.
Get a 1st down to go with it. 2nd and inches.
On that one.
Let's go back to linebacker attack. I'm trying to think if we can go to Daughtery on the left. Or at least go and cover 1.
Spice red zone. When performance matters.
I'm going to run it with my quarterback.
And now he's going to improvise. Touchdown.
Whew, barely got it in. That was a good answer to their amazing 2nd quarter.
I must say he's showing some tough.
Thankfully, he didn't fumble it right there. That would have been a disaster. Oh, my gosh. I just felt I could have went to Daughtery. They went cover 0. I could have sat there and waited, but I pretty much just read these 2 guys to see what they was going to do, and they weren't able to make a play. So I thought it was a good idea to do that. We got the touchdown. That's what matters. But again, we're not going to be able to do that next year because my quarterback's Fowler is going to be our starter next year, and he's a pure pocket passer. So he'll have to make that throw.
And he hits the PAT. Here's the Pontiac drive.
23 seconds.
Fuel for the soul. And it looks like they're
They got plenty of time. But we're going to stick with cover 2. And hopefully we could just keep them inside a little bit.
Dunbar. Fields it at the 3.
Make a tackle, somebody. Make a tackle. Good job.
The offense.
Took up some time there, too.
Last drive ended with 3.
I'm going to stay in nickel. I was going to do the 5-2, cover 2, but that last time we called it, it just didn't work well for whatever reason.
High formation here.
I think I'm going to leave it as is. Fullback dive.
Gives it up the middle. And they make
Interesting call. I think they're just ready to go to the locker room, which is fine. Wild first half.
down and 3 to go. Ball on
I feel like we're lucky to be up. We're down 3.
the look out now. This defensive end is in the zone.
We'll take it. It's go up against one of the best teams in the country. Let's just see if we can play a little bit better
Time here.
in the second half. Let's look at some stats. So 234 to our 237. So not much defense at all in this game. Both teams aren't doing a whole lot running, but they're passing attacks. Both of them are doing really well. Neither team is doing a good job on 3rd down. We're doing well. Technically, they're 0 for 2, and we're 25%. 1 turnover apiece. That was all in that 2nd quarter. Individual stats. Rollins, 17 of 20, 211 yards, 1 touchdown, and that bad throw. He threw it off the back foot. I was feeling the heat. Running the ball, we've been efficient there, but we're not, everybody knows what our offense is doing. We just don't run the ball a whole lot with it. Receiving, that's going to change next year, hopefully. Receiving, Daughtery's got 6 receptions already, 129 yards, and the touchdown. He's definitely been our MVP so far. Defensively, no MVPs on this side. They've just been struggling all day. They've been sharing the wealth on the tackle front. What about tackles for loss? Only 1, and that was that 1 sack. This is the big difference from the last game. We was able to get in the backfield a whole lot, but their quarterback has had all day to throw. See, there's no interceptions there. So we got to do something about that, but unfortunately, they're forcing me to go cover 2 a lot
Ready to start the second half.
because we know why. They just go over the top and score touchdowns. So I guess our goal is to just try to keep them in front of us.
Jackson.
Maybe we could sneak in a good play. Somebody block for me. Man, both of those guys came through way too easily.
Another drive.
All right, let's keep playing. Let's go. Stick.
They'll set up shop at the 24-yard line.
Let's see what they call here. He's not open. Well, he kind of was open. We'll go over here. Bad throw again.
And down he goes. Couple of yards there.
Had to go to the left. Just didn't throw him in stride. Let's try. Yeah, let's do wide receiver post.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 26.
Oh, that linebacker's on him. I hope not. Let's try
Iowa
this.
State comes to
Cover
the
zero.
wide. He's looking.
Get it, daughter. I'm going to let you handle it. Get it. Oh, you got to catch it. How many drops have we had like that today? Oh,
Third and 8.
third and long.
Yard line.
I'm going to go over here.
Impact player, and he's feeling it right now. Looks, wants to
Go to
throw.
Thomas. First down. Good job, 82. Good job, Rollins. Good throw.
Down, sweetheart.
I'm going to run the ball.
Oh, yeah, this offensive
Let's try our little halfback option play again.
he really likes.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 38.
Oh, man. We can try going to the left.
Here's the option.
Worried about that dude right there. I'm just going to keep it with Whitaker.
And he's shoved out of bounds. 7 yards there.
Got some decent yards. 2nd and 3. I'm going to go wide receiver corner.
Second and 3. Ball on the 45.
If they go cover 2 like they done the last time, I may have to go to Whitaker. I think that's where I messed up the last time. Ooh, I think they're going cover 0.
Rollins back to throw. Looking.
Oh, he short-armed it.
Batted ball. The corner made
Just another bad throw. He short-armed it.
This kid is very athletic. If he doesn't get a pick,
Oh,
he does it.
he's been kind of off on those plays today. 3rd and 3. Let's go flare again.
the defense will try
This will be interesting. They're going zone.
as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive.
I'm going to go over here.
From the gun.
He's not open.
He's looking. He tosses
First down. Did I get it? That's close.
what a call. Third and short.
Whoo, 1st and 10. Good job. That was tight.
The chains moving on third.
Let's go tight end dig.
Wear the defense out.
It's first and 10. This is the 7th play of this drive.
I'm going to go over here.
Defense needs to be mistake-free. This
Cover
quarterback is
1.
very capable of making
Go to Moore. Go Moore. He's just not fast. Bless his heart. Good little ball player, but he just don't have a lot of speed. 2nd and 2, and he's about to pass out. What can we call from? I'm going to do RB crosses.
2nd and 2 coming up here. And this is the 8th play of the drive.
They're at least going cover 1. I'm going to bring him over. Cover 0, I guess.
Looks. Over the middle.
That's a...
Someone got
I felt like there was interference or something there.
That receiver doesn't get more aggressive. This
My quarterback got hit, didn't he?
ball's down all game long.
You're absolutely right. That was a heads-up play by the
3rd and 2.
never happened if the receiver would have come back to the ball instead of
Let's try swing.
going to his lap.
I figured they'd go, man, this will have to be a really good throw
try to convert again here.
to somebody on the left.
Cyclone.
Cover 0 again.
Looking. He's rolling left.
Get it, 9. Redeem yourself. Ah, 6 points.
There it is.
He dropped one earlier.
Record for the most passes.
Got it back this time. Now we have the lead. Miller, the sophomore. He may be our #1 guy next year. We'll see how that's going to work out. We'll look at that in the next video, I guess, or maybe the preseason video, more than likely. That's when we really look at the depth chart.
And make it look simple. What a quarterback.
So notice Iowa's been very aggressive on defense that entire drive. They did a lot of cover 0. I was able to go over the top, at least attack it. Got one converted. And what was our matchup? Our fastest receiver against their worst safety, which he's a pretty good safety.
Kicks it off.
So we got the lead. Let's see if we can do something on defense. It's been an absolute struggle so far.
And now we'll see the offense.
Their passing tack is really good. I'm going to go cover 2.
They find themselves behind here in the
Like I really want to blitz them, but they're just not going to let me.
had an impressive first half.
He sure did. What I like
So somebody in the front force is going to have to make a play.
his team is loosened. You don't see him
Intercept
getting
that.
down on any of his
Oh my gosh.
Getting down on
There's that tight end.
having an outstanding day like this. He's really
They're good. They just got absolute studs on offense. This worries me. I'm actually going to stay in nickel. I was going to go
It's first and
cover 2 out of 5-2, but that play really messed us up the last time.
single set backfield.
I'm going to bring them like over here. Play action over there. He's wide open.
Off. And it's caught. And they make the stop.
Burton slipped on the play action.
right. There's not a whole
Now they're going with a 1 high or a 1 wide receiver look. So we'll go cover 2 or 5-2.
Second and 1. Ball on the 42-yard line. The Hawkeyes line up in an I formation.
Maybe they'll just try to run the ball. Nope, they're going to pass it. I don't know. I mean, our cornerbacks are just getting beat it down so badly. Now Mason's the latest victim. Their receivers are making all kinds of plays. Let's go nickel cover 2. And again, it comes down to their offensive line. Look how good it is. I mean, they're really showing it today. But somebody in the front 4 needs to help us out just a little bit. Just a little. Play action. Oh my gosh, what was that? That was like the best touchdown catch I've ever seen in this game. Are you kidding? Go back and look at that. That's the best I've ever seen the CPU do that. Look at this. Look at that catch. That's the catch of the year. He got a foot down. Look at this. This is Randy Moss type stuff. Oh my gosh. Insane. That's the best I've ever seen. I've been playing this game for almost 20 years. Wow. I'll never forget that play. I'm not even mad about it. That was just an awesome catch. Now, again, my corners are just getting beaten up to no end. I try to get over there. It looks like it didn't matter what was going to happen. He was going to make that catch. So we're back down. So we're going to have to go get that touchdown back. Gosh, what a catch. That animation has to work just right at that particular spot in order for that to work. Wow. All right, I got to get over it. All right, middle of the field. Let's go back to swing. They're double teaming that dude. I'm going to bring more over. Cover 1. Watch out. Bad throw. Ooh, Daughtery making play. Somehow he squirmed out of that. I don't know how. It was a really bad throw. So he's the best receiver Iowa State's ever had. I pretty much sealed it. He's gotten every record. Let's try angle. We're going man. I don't know if I bring this dude as that linebacker going to be on him. I think it is. He is. Good catch by Thomas. Going to get about 5 maybe. 7 yards. Let's go streak. They're going zone. We're going to go to Miller on this one. He's our only really good zone beater from this play. Get a block right there. Just can't get it. We're just not getting good blocks up from our other guys or receivers and such. First down, though. I'm going to give him a break. Let's try. Let me look. Now, let's do a fullback seam, but then we may run the ball, depending. This one will probably go to Neal.
This defense better be careful. The quarterback is in the zone and really feeling it out there.
Bad throw. Rollins. What are you? You're a impact quarterback. Come on, play better. 2nd and 10. Now I almost feel like I have to keep throwing. I just don't think it's a good time to run because that's just more of a counter to the rest of it. Surely he can make this simple swing pass. If we can get a block. Face mask, though. We'll take it. Please let it be a face mask. A 5-yarder. That makes it 2nd and 2. We'll accept that. He's about to pass out. Let's try. I forgot. Yeah, let's do stick again. I don't want Thomas hugging the sidelines. I'm going to bring him over. Cover 1. What was that? Was a terrible throw. Look, he had to come back for it. An amazing catch by Daughtery, but Rollins, he's just all over the place. He picked a bad day to do this, but he bailed him out. Daughtery did.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the
Oh my gosh. Let's go wide receiver corner. Some amazing catches today by some of these players. This will be interesting. Cover 1. He's not open. terrible. Al, terrible. Terrible, terrible. That was my fault. Terrible. I should have just ran with it with the quarterback. There was nobody open. Then I saw my halfback kind of open, Crawford. But at this point, the guy got in front of it. God.
You're right, Coach. The quarterback has to be able to put
That's on me. All right.
never happen.
Which one? First or second interception?
I say both.
I'm scared to death to call this. Watch them go over the top on me.
At the 27-yard line. The D-line shifts over.
Play action.
Setting up the play action.
Wide open.
Short. Complete. Sanders.
They're just better. It is what it is. I mean, our defense can't stop anything today.
But the offensive line protected.
And our offense has to play perfect, and we're obviously not done that. We've already had 2 turnovers.
First down 9 out of 10 times.
It's just a bad combination for us.
Come out in a shotgun. They'll throw on first down.
Intercept that. We need a break. Somebody pick one off. Take it back or anything.
Physical and athletic defense.
2nd and 10.
They're more than capable of making plays like that.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 44.
I got to stay in cover 2.
In the gun. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Incomplete.
Almost got to him. The problem is it was just almost. It would have been nice if it was a sack, but it's just now 3rd and 10.
In his defense, he
Let's
had
go,
to get
Cloud.
up to avoid the sack.
It's third down.
I'm going to go after him myself.
44-yard
I'm going to give that a shot.
backer shift over.
Hopefully Gutierrez can handle it back there. Maybe I can help us out down low.
Drops to throw.
Right guard had nobody to block,
Throw out.
but a good job, Burton. All right, good job, everybody. So we're going to force a punt. I'm going to do
To react and get a handle.
middle. We can try all out block. Let's say 4th and 10. Yeah, let's go ahead and try it. Maybe they won't come in to protect. I'm going to move over.
They line up.
Uh-oh, we may have a chance. Somebody get through. Get through, somebody. Oh, that was close.
Miller.
Fair catch it. Don't turn it off. Go back and look how close this was. Was it close? It looked close.
Not turning the ball over again in this possession.
Oh, he jumped too late. He was right there.
We're only
Into the 3rd quarter. All right, put your fingers up. 4th quarter. Let's see if we can play well enough to pull off the upset. I'm going to go back to cross up. Let's get aggressive on them.
the ball here at the 13-yard line.
Oh, they're doing that.
The Cyclone line up with
I'm going to bring him over. They're going cover 1.
back to throw. Rolls to the left. Going
Get it 3.
high. High pass and it's caught.
Holding. It's going to be holding.
For holding.
Dang it. Holding. Now we're on the 7. We're just making more mistakes than they are.
It's first and a mile.
I'm going deep again. We're going to get vertical with it. Let me try.
Line with 3 wide.
Let's do something like this, just in case. Nope, they're going cover 2.
He's looking. Down the middle. Got it to the senior.
Make it 2nd and respectable.
On that one, Kirk.
Yeah, they did.
2nd and 6.
Mission here by the quarterback to see that confusion and then
I'm going to do RB flats.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 7.
The key is who is on Neal. I'm going to bring more over just so Whitaker can get open a little bit better.
Back to pass. Looks. Wants to go long.
Get it, 1. Get it. Oh, my gosh. I thought the impact linebacker was going to be on Neal, but it was the other linebacker, the middle linebacker. Now, he'll be our full-time starter at tight end. We got him and Walker kind of splitting reps this year. Last couple of years we've done that. So where are we? We kind of in the left hash. What's a good idea from here? Let's go wide receiver corner.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 40.
I should have probably went swing, but that's all right. I'm going to bring more over.
Back in the gun. Rollins steps back to pass.
Wide open. Terrible throw. Rollins? Rollins! Rollins!
One to his halfback.
He was wide open, and I didn't put any special English on it or nothing. I normally don't have to, and he just whiffed it. 2nd and 10. I feel like I got to throw now, so let's do that. I'm going to flip swing.
So it's 2nd and 10.
That's going to work out okay, I guess. The problem is we never get good blocking off this play. Maybe we'll get it here. High snap. See, nobody blocks him. Just nobody blocks for the guy.
Did he take a hit?
Walker didn't block. Thomas just stood there. It was just
So they go to the screen, and it's going to lose them a couple.
It looked like they were
3rd and 11.
defense out there. They didn't know who
Let's
to
go scissors in.
3rd and 11, and this is the 5th play.
Looks like Daugherty's going to have to step up on this one. More than likely we'll hit the backside dig. Are they going cover 0? No, they're doing that.
Looking.
I'm going to Miller. Get it, 9. Yeah! Yeah! Great catch. Great throw, Rollins. Good job.
Former this player's been. That's
Hit the flag route.
yards receiving on the day.
And I'll show you why I had to hit the flag route. So they went man. We'll go back and look. I went man. I moved Neal over just to give my dig more room, just so that defender on the motion wasn't going to get in the way. The problem is they went with that goofy cover 1 that I created, where I have a linebacker, or I guess that's a nickelback, went up for a cover 1. And look, he's right there where my dig was going to be. Daugherty's even out of the play. I just now realized that Thomas is over there. So I went with the cover 1. I went with the flag route. Cover 1 beater. Killer catch, 9. All right, we're on the 9. Let's score a touchdown. Why not? We're down here. Might as well.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the
Is Daugherty back? No, Thomas is over there.
red zone. When performance
What are they going to call? They're going cover 0.
set to go to the air. He rolls left.
Let's just go with it. I'm going to let him handle it again. Get in there. I probably could have went the Tom. I just felt the need to go with Rollins on it.
Let's give some credit also to the offensive line. They opened up some holes so we could get into the
So we got the lead again. Wow, great game. Very entertaining. A true rivalry right here. We beat them last season. They beat us early in the year this season. And something's got to give today. And then we're going to play them right back again the beginning of next season. Probably the 2nd or 3rd game on the schedule. We played Penn State beginning of this season. I'm going to go probably play Syracuse. Start them off next season. That would be pretty cool.
And he got all of this
I wonder if that quarterback will be back. The Heisman winner.
fielded in the end zone.
Make a tackle. Oh, shoot. You got to be kidding. Golly. What happened? Oh, thank you. It's coming back. Wow. Stress. Oh, woo. Killer play by that receiver. We're going to accept that. Number 4, is he a corner receiver? Either way. Look at that. He found a crease. Look at the perfect blocking. And here I'm the kicker. I'm trying my best, but there's just a killer juke on 36 on Bridges. But it's coming back. The flag of the day.
Offense backward.
You're always taught that if you can
Wow.
see the player's name on his
All right,
jersey,
can I?
block him.
Come on, let's go.
apparently
All right. I'm going to stay in nickel cover 2.
They'll set up shop at the 10-yard line.
What a game. Very entertaining. Just two good teams going at it. Went with the basic stretch play. Oh, it's the halfback who done that. It's the halfback. My bad.
Go with a run, and that'll be a gain of 9.
Easy run for him on that one. I'm going to stay in cover 2. I don't care.
2nd and 1 coming.
I can't give up any more easy stuff on the back end.
Linebackers move over.
Of course, that last touchdown throw they had was a killer one.
To the right.
First down, they're hitting that toss play pretty well.
Tailback, and he picks up the first down.
When you look at one,
Now they're going one wide receiver. I feel like I have no choice but to go 5-2.
heck of a job of blocking right there.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 25.
Bring everybody down.
5-2. Meyer gives it up the middle,
Good stop.
and he's taken down.
I think all the gaps were plugged up. Let's go back to nickel, cover 2.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on
It's
the
getting tight. 2.5 to go.
nickel defense.
I've noticed they just really been going to their halfback a lot all of a sudden. There you go, Broussard. Where have you been all day?
0 yards on that play.
Good tackle. 3rd and 9. Can our cover 3 cloud mess him up a little? I'm going to try to go after him myself. It didn't work very well the last time, but we'll try it here. They got a really good right tackle, as you can see.
Meyer
Can I get around him? Intercept that, Smiley. Oh, you got to catch it.
almost intercepted.
That's why you play defense, but you stopped it nonetheless.
Was in a zone there, and the quarterback needs
They're
to
going for it.
of finding a passing window to throw.
I was not expecting that.
kidded because he almost threw a pick.
Let's go, man. Let's go cover 2 on him. Like, they kind of have time to do something.
Backfield.
Like they could have punted it and just got the ball back, but maybe they feel like their defense can't stop us.
He's looking. Throws down the
Oh my gosh. That's huge. This quarterback's been killer all day.
Give yourselves a chance.
And this may be his worst throw of the day, and he barely missed it. Look at this. Could have been interference. I didn't see it. Did you? I didn't. All right, 1st and 10, minute 55. We can run some clock, but we got to get some first downs.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 26.
I'm going to flip this.
Shotgun.
Just stay away from their impact guy. Get a blow. Ain't happening. Man, he came all the way over the other side and made that tackle. 2nd and 8. And unfortunately, we went out of bounds.
I'm sure he's going to get a little talk from the old coach after that one.
Well, when you got an impact linebacker staring you down, it's kind of hard. Halfback swing. I think that's a safe throw.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
They're going zone, and their impact guy is on that side, and he shifted that way. The best situation here if he would block blitz. So the clock is stopped, and he's blitzing. Good. Block for me. Block for me. Block for me. Oh. 3rd and 3. We're going to go... I'm going to throw it. I'm going to go halfback flare. Yes, I want a simple throw here. Can we get the first down off of this? The clock is stopped. I'm going to bring more over. We'll just go to Whitaker. Get a first down. Stay in bounds. Perfect play. So they're calling a timeout. Minute 43. I'm going to try a basic dive.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line.
The clock is stopped again.
The Cyclone line up with 3 wide.
I don't know. We'll just hand the ball off. Both of my guards got annihilated on that play. Go back and look. Look at my 2 guards. We're lucky we got the yards we did. 2nd and 6. I may do splits. I'm going to flip it. Please don't have the linebacker on that side. Ooh, he's not even out there. Nice. We're going to go to the left. This is a split zone. Pretty much you got your tight end pulling for you. The clock is stopped again. Let's snap it. Get in there. Oh, man, I saw a crease. 3rd and 2. From here, I'm just going to do a basic handoff. We'll do off tackle. Yeah, this is going to go to Moore. Senior. Let's see if he can finish it for us. Get this touchdown. He'll about end it. If not, we'll have to kick a field goal more than likely. Because we got to go up 7. I can't take the chance of going for it and not getting it.
Here's an option, right side.
Perfect defense. There was just nowhere to go. That dude was all over me. And they called the timeout to boot. Let's kick the field goal. I would love to go forward, but I just don't think that's a good idea. What if I miss it? What if I don't convert? Then they go downfield and get the lead. I'm thinking about points at this point. Let's get the field goal. So we're up a touchdown. So just in case, because their offense is excellent. They can easily go right down the field and score. And that was my worry. If they score, at least they'll tie it and not get a lead. Now it's up to our defense. Let's see if we can make a play. Get a stop. Don't give up a touchdown here. Somebody, there you go. So they got a long ways to go. We're going to probably stay in nickel the rest of the way. Keep our speed out there. I'm going to go here. And we'll just stay in cover 2 and just try to keep everything in front of us. He's wide open over there. No, he ain't. Intercept that. Make a tackle. Nowhere to go. That's a good play. But he went out of bounds, so they don't have to hurry up or anything. They're going too wide. I'm staying with nickel. Rollins ended up being our MVP today on offense. He was wide open and he missed him. How did he get so wide open? Somebody must have got caught on something. Thank you for having a bad throw. That's your second bad throw of the day. 3rd and 8. Get a stop here. I think I may control Gutierrez. I'm going to see if Bo can handle it himself. P.A. Reed. What? Oh, good job, Bo. Was not expecting that play. We're going to just leave it as is. This is the play I want to stay in. They're going to call something goofy here. Watch them call a run. Watch them call something goofy. They're going to. They're calling counter. I hate that for. I should have called a timeout. That's kind of. I hate they're going to lose like that. They didn't know what else to do. They just. I guess they ran out of timeouts and they just ran one of their audibles. Wow. Well, that's game. That's one of the little flaws about this game and the rest of those games too. They're all kind of do the same thing. Sometimes the CPU doesn't know how to handle that situation. Well, we got the win. We played slightly better in the second half than they did. We'll take one more snap and we'll end it. This is going to be a great season. 11-2. I don't know what will happen next year. It's just going to be we're afraid. We're losing so many great players. A ton of seniors. We may even lose a junior or two to want to go pro early. Imagine if Smiley wanted to leave. That'd be tough. We'll worry about it when the time comes, which should be the next video. All right. Great win. I hate that Iowa kind of goofed up on that last play. We'll take it nonetheless. 11-2. Won the Fiesta Bowl against our top rivals. All right, let's get out of here. We don't have actually a whole lot to look at the rest after this. We'll do a lot of that in the off-season video. Let's look at some stats. So 347 to our 459. So thankfully we was able to move the ball pretty well today. Neither team ran the ball much. Both teams threw the ball well enough. I thought their quarterback done a really good job. But Rollins ended up having a good day. He had some really bad throws at times, though. 60% on third down. They were 0 for 5. That's a lot like 07, and I know I've talked about that ad nauseum. They just didn't convert when they needed to there. And we had the extra turnover. But otherwise, we moved the ball. That was the key. As long as we move the ball well enough, we're doing pretty good. Rollins, 33 of 42. 2 touchdowns. He had 2 picks. Running the ball, we didn't do much of it, but he did get 2 touchdowns. Moore got a touchdown. You look at receiving, Daugherty, who in my opinion is the MVP of the day, he led in receptions, he led in yards, and Miller had 127. Both of those guys got a touchdown apiece, which I think is pretty cool. You go to defense, Gutierrez, hey, I led in tackles. I think I may got accounted for half of those, possibly. Tackles for loss, Broussard had 2. He got the 1 sack. And there were no interceptions. So you go to the box score, just an incredible game. Tied in the first quarter. They won the second. It was tied in the third, but we had a much better fourth quarter. We just played better in the end. That's all what it came down to. All right, let's get out of here. And that's kind of it. We're going to sim the rest of the season. There's only like a few games left, and we can look at the winners and such. I think there's like one more week to go. Let's see. So we won the Fiesta Bowl. I'm going to hit no. And we're going to sim the rest of the bowls, which again should be like a couple games, if that. So 5-year extension with Iowa State, Oklahoma, which I think is funny. I'm going to check that. So they're 6-6. So this kind of makes sense to take a team like that over. I'm not going to, of course, but I'm going to look at the other one. I'm going to look at Washington State. I think it's 8-4, 5-3. Their coach must be going off somewhere. Who knows? I'm just kind of imagining that. Let me back out though. But we're going to assign the extension. Might as well. This is the whole point of just kind of staying with them. It doesn't really matter kind of what we do here, but our team prestige is now a 5-star. We're definitely will extend that. And I do not want to go to the offseason. So you look at your national champion is Virginia Tech. They beat South Carolina by 12. Syracuse ended up getting beat. Their one loss on the year was their last game of the season. You go check out Sports Illustrated. So the final polls, Virginia Tech is your national champion. They finished first. Then you got Cal, Purdue, South Carolina, Penn State ended up having another good year. So there's Syracuse, and we ended up 13th. Pretty good. I'll take it. It was a bad year for the Big 12, though. Heisman winner, we've already looked at that. We've already looked at all these other ones. So here's another way to look at the bowl results, I guess, so we can check these out. We go here. So New Orleans Bowl, Florida International over Tulane, Texas A&M won, Southern Miss, Miami over Wisconsin. Then we got, look at that score, 43-42, SMU over Louisville, USC over Air Force. Then you got Fresno State over Tulsa, NC State over New Mexico State. Then you got Toledo winning, Mississippi State over Texas Tech, Arizona over Pitt. Oklahoma got beat by Michigan State. You go down here, let's look, Notre Dame, Michigan, San Diego State, UCLA over Nebraska. Then you got Troy, Washington State got beat by Hawaii. Then you have Utah, Alabama got beat by Maryland. Then you have Ohio State over Arkansas, LSU over Oklahoma State, Florida State over South Florida, the Sunshine Bowl. Then you got Tennessee getting destroyed by Purdue, but Tennessee's starting to play a little bit better. They finished 8-4 on the year. Then you got Penn State again over Arizona State. Cal, of course, beating Syracuse. And then the big game, the national title game. Virginia Tech is your national champions over the Gamecocks. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this season. Our next video is going to be the off-season video. We're going to recruit, see if we can do a little bit better. We got a lot of things to look at because if you go over to recruiting, it should be able to show this if I'm not mistaken. Team overview. So we got 15 spots to fill. But we got a lot of important seniors gone, and we got 5 committed. So there's only like 10 spots really to fill. So unless there's like 2 or 3 guys that go pro early, it's not going to be a very large class. So that's just something to kind of keep in mind when I start divvying out points and whatnot. We'll figure it all out. It's going to be a lot of fun. I know that's always our favorite video of any dynasty, just going through and doing recruiting and off season. So I'm looking forward to it. I know you are as well. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.